A lot of people after the long years of playing GTA 5 online have gone away, but some of them might want to come back. And if you do, I would highly recommend watching this video just to learn some things and kind of refresh on how the game is and what you should do. And if you do enjoy this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. It greatly helps out my channel. Basically tells the YouTube algorithm that people like my content, so it suggests it to more people. And yeah, let's get into it. The first thing you should do if you're getting back into GTA 5 online is to just appreciate the world as it is. Not the real life world, although it is pretty nice at times. I'm talking about GTA 5's world. Watch videos of the lore in certain areas or people. Not to toot my own horn, but I happen to make some of those videos. But they don't have to be from me. Just watch videos that kind of tell you more about the world that you are experiencing, so you have a greater appreciation for certain areas and kind of could see the thought of or the thought that went behind some of these areas. I would also get into certain niches of GTA Online that other people enjoy as well, like the car community. I am rather in it. I mean, I don't make videos too much about cars, but I am a car enthusiast in real life, not so much in GTA because it's kind of not really my thing, but maybe you're a grinder, there's plenty of good content for that. Maybe you like lore, plenty of good content for that. Just get into certain niches that you like, and it'll maybe inspire you in some of your gameplay. And I will touch on this a little bit later, but don't think efficiency equals fun, because sometimes it actually decreases the amount of fun you have. Maybe you're like, okay, I'm gonna save up for an Oppressor Mark II so I can get things done more faster. More faster, is that even a thing? And I can make more money, thus more money equals more fun. But it doesn't always work like that. When I had my Oppressor Mark II, and I still have it, but when I used it mainly, I kind of got bored because I didn't drive any of the cars that I enjoyed driving in GTA Online that I'll kind of handle a little bit differently. And I just used the Oppressor Mark II, and I'm like, why am I going to just use this and I'm not having fun versus driving cars while I actually have more fun? It does take more time to get to and from places, but you make up for that in terms of fun and overall enjoyability of the game. And also, do not think that money would make things more fun. At its core, making money is only a byproduct of having fun. You think that when you're doing heists and adversary modes that you're doing it for money, but in reality, you're actually doing it for fun, whether you realize it or not, because you wouldn't be doing it in the first place. I have a lot of money in GTA Online, not to flex, but ladies, I am single. I think I have somewhere around 2 billion earned, and that is a ton of money in GTA Online. Right now, I only have 64 million, but I say only, that's still a lot. But once you get a lot of money, you kind of realize that there's nothing really to do. And you have to get to the level I'm at, like tons and tons of money. If you earn like 200 million, you probably still have some things you could buy, but there is no car in this game that I haven't owned, unless it's like a special unlock arena war thing that I'm not gonna bother doing because it takes way too long for a space docker, and the space docker is cool, but anyways, I'm not gonna invest that much time. And it really just, you have a lot of fun for that time. So don't think that just because you're earning a lot of money that equals fun, and then if only I had $100 million or 1 billion, I could do everything I want, have all the fun I want in GTA Online. But sometimes it's the missions and heists that you do along the way that equals the true fun. The Criminal Mastermind Challenge is a great example of this, a truly terrible challenge to do with randoms. I did it with randoms a couple years ago, and it was absolutely awful. And I would actually recommend it to other people because it was such a challenge, and I had a lot of fun with it. I remember staying up, it was like 3 in the morning, right before school started the next day, and I was supposed to go to sleep, but I didn't, and then I kind of got yelled at by my parents, but whatever. I had fun because it was just cool, it was a vibe, and there were ways I could have made more money that was more consistent and actually got some sleep that night. But the Criminal Mastermind Challenge is so much fun, and it is difficult, and I just think that everyone should try to do that and try to branch out like that. Also, I cannot stress this enough. Please do not do money glitches or buy modded accounts. Please, please, please. I do not work for Rockstar, even though I said it in a prior video and some people actually believe me, but just don't do it. It's not fun at all. Like, I'm telling you right now, if you had $1 billion today, right now in GTA Online, you would be bored. You wouldn't be playing it within the next week because you have everything you wanted without working for any of it. And once again, the fun comes from the work. Modded accounts also get banned pretty often too. I had a friend who bought one and only lasted like a week and a half. And people say, oh, you don't get your money back or whatever. Some modded account services offer that. but just don't even bother. Like, just grind on your account, have fun grinding, and enjoy the grind. If it gets not fun, then don't play the game anymore, obviously. But just don't do money glitches, don't buy modded accounts. It's just not good. Something else that I cannot stress enough is find people to play with. Games in general are more fun with friends because you enjoy their company and the game instead of just the game. Although I do enjoy a solid single player game every now and then, multiplayer games are obviously more fun to play with people as they were intended. And just find people that you share the same ideals with, or maybe you don't, maybe you think they're horrible and you're just trying to play with them. I don't know, do whatever you want. But just find them. Group posts are a good place to start. I don't know if PlayStation has those, but I definitely know Xbox does. And then on PC, maybe you could join like a Discord server or go on Reddit. I don't know. I have a PC, but I don't play GTA on it. But just find people that, you know, you could play with and chill, and you'll be surprised by how much cool people are in some communities. I met a lot of good friends in RPs that unfortunately I don't really play with anymore because I don't really RP. But if you like cars or in the car community, maybe you want to join one, then find people in the community and play with them. You'll be surprised how much good people there are. Something that is tough, I will say, is if you have friends that used to play GTA Online, it's very hard to get them back into the game. If you're watching this video, kudos to you because you're actually trying to get back into the game, I assume. Unless you're just watching me because you like my content. I don't know. I appreciate it. And if you haven't, please subscribe. That would be nice. But anyways, just find people that you could play with, whether that's your friends. Try to convince them. I know it could be hard, but maybe just say there's a new adversary mode, a new update. I don't know. Try to, sweet talk them into playing. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, I'll sleep over. We could sleep in the same bed or something. I don't know. Also, experience every DLC. I can't stress this enough as well. You think that newer players would want to mainly focus on newer updates because maybe they think that that's how the game is best reflected in the newer updates, and in every other game that does make sense. In Minecraft and Ark Survival Evolved, I mean, every other game, it makes sense. In GTA Online, unfortunately, it doesn't make that much sense because ever since around a year ago, maybe a year and a half, two, Rockstar has not been putting that much effort into GTA 5 Online's updates because they're using the excuse that GTA 6 is coming out, and most people accept that. I'm not even going to get into that, but they're not putting that much effort into new updates. That's just the fact of the matter. So go back into the older updates, go back into the archives. There's some great updates and some great heists that are really fun. Some of my favorites are the Doomsday heist, the original heist. Import Export is also pretty nice. Let's see, we got the Contract is a classic at this point. I mean, it's not that old, but it's a great update. Solid 10 out of 10, I would say. Pretty sure most people would agree with me on that. Smuggler's Run is also a pretty good update. It updates you on Ron from GTA 5 story mode. I mean, even if you're not trying to make money but just trying to have fun, these updates are really good because most of them don't actually give you that much money, but they do give you a lot of fun. And I would highly advise looking into those updates rather than newer ones because let's just say bottom dollar bounties was not the greatest update, and we'll carry on from there. And lastly, enjoy the game. Take it slow, and once again, don't just play for the money. If it's Saturday night and all your boys or all your girls are on, then hop in an adversary mode and kick back, play a heist, and give them all 15%, as everyone should. I know a lot of people who tried to get back into GTA Online and got bored very quickly because they thought the only way they could have fun was to make money, and some people do like that. The professional probably thinks that because, I mean, all he does is make money. Dude has like $1 billion. But there are many ways to enjoy GTA 5 Online. I sound like a straight PR person right now, but there really are. I mean, there are just so many ways to make money. At this point, for me, there's not as much because I play the game for basically, I think it's an 11-year-old game at this point. That's a lot of time, and I've basically done everything. But if you took a leave of absence, maybe for 5 years or so, there are a ton of things that you could do with your friends or by yourself and have fun doing it. And just don't just play for the money, play for fun. And if the game gets boring, I think it's in everyone's best interest if you just don't play, because you probably won't be the best sportsmanship, or you won't show the best sportsmanship in games. And a lot of people just say in my comments, I'll make a video and they'll be like, oh, I love GTA Online, but it's such a hassle, it's like another job. And I'm like, then don't play it. I'm not trying to scrutinize you, but I'm just saying, if you don't enjoy a game, sorry, I just hit the mic. If you don't enjoy a game, then just don't play it. That's just how it is. Tons of games are like that. Maybe you just grew apart and that's it. So always remember that. And if you're not having fun, just don't play it. and realize that there are other ways to enjoy the game. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, please subscribe and leave a like. Once again, it basically tells YouTube that people like my videos, and it will suggest it to others, and then we can grow. Hopefully we get to 100,000 soon-ish, maybe. We'll have to see. And if you would like to become a channel member like Byron here, you can do so by subscribing, and it will be replaced by a button that says join. Click it for more details, and that is all. Have a great day or night or evening, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.